What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker video for you guys today. We're going to be taking a look at all the future DLC that will be coming out in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. Huge shout out to the homie Sergio M3. He usually does data mine leaks. He did the data mine leaks a long time ago for fighters and has done them basically all for Shinobi Striker as well. And he basically found all the jutsu and descriptions of the jutsu that will be coming out within Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. Again, huge shout out to Sergio. His channel will be linked down below in the description. But let's jump straight into this video looking at all the rest of the 7 DLC characters and their jutsu that will be coming to Shinobi Striker. Alright, y'all, jumping straight into these DLC characters. The first one we're going to be taking a look at is the one that will be coming out the most recently. That is Orochimaru. He will be coming out in November. And taking a look at his regular jutsu, the first one is Multiple Striking Shadow Snake. A jutsu where the user summons a group of snakes that poison targets, causing them to take damage for a while. Now, my question with that jutsu, does it poison and do damage, or does it just poison the enemy to where they have to take damage for a while? That is my question regarding that one. And then you got Wind Style Great Breach. In this jutsu, user creates a powerful blast of wind with their chakra. It moves in a straight line, damaging any target it hits. And then his ultimate is gonna be the reanimation, which is absolutely hype. And it says a forbidden jutsu that brings the dead back to life. In this case, the user summons the first and second Hokage who launch a combo attack. It cannot be performed by multiple ninja at the same time. So basically, if you have 2 range on one battlefield that have this move, they cannot use it at the same time. But still, that is an absolutely dope move. I cannot wait to see that in action. And then he also does give a snake clone, the only other character I believe that gives a clone. And it says a jutsu where the user creates a large amount of snake clones. They can switch positions with a snake to evade an attack and poison the enemy. However, the jutsu has a long cooldown time, which sounds like a nice clone, honestly, different from the other ones and pretty dope at the same time. Now, moving on to Madara though. Madara, his regular jutsu, the first one is Fire Style Majestic Destroyer Flame, which is kind of crazy that this is a regular one. But it says in this jutsu, the user channels their chakra into scorching hot fireballs, which along with flames, they scatter around and deal damage. Now the next one is Fire Style Hiding an Ash Jutsu. A jutsu where the user whips up hot ashes and dust and hides themselves. Upon activation, it explodes, and during the activation period, it nullifies enemy attacks. So I'm assuming anybody that is trying to launch a fireball at you while you're using it or something like that, it will just be nullified. That's what I'm getting from that last part. And then his secret jutsu is going to be Heaven Concealed. In this jutsu, the user produces a gigantic falling boulder that upon impact creates a damaging shockwave across a wide range. You can expect that jutsu to be similar to the Bring Down the House and Kirin, things like that. It's going to be similar but with a different animation, but again, have a similar use and effect at the same time, because just by the way it's described, it is literally described just as Kirin and the Bring Down the House jutsu are. But Madara's jutsu are looking absolutely fire. I cannot wait to see these. The Hidden Ash jutsu looks absolutely unique. And the Majestic Destroyer Flame, being that it is a regular jutsu, that is crazy, and I cannot wait to see how that works either. But the next character up is Tobirama Senju, the second Hokage, and he has Water Style Dragon Jutsu. This jutsu allows the user to release a flood of water in the shape of a dragon, which can pass through obstacles and strike a target, causing damage. Then his next one is Water Style Severing Wave. In this jutsu, the user fires a high pressure jet of water at a target. If it hits the ground, a geyser will erupt and do additional damage. So I'm really kind of just interested on that move right there to see how it truly works and how it's going to hit the ground. Like, does it mean if you miss and it hits the ground, a geyser erupts, or is there a way with the animation that if it hits them, it takes them to the ground potentially and the geyser can erupt? But then his ultimate jutsu is going to be Tandem Paper Bomb, and it says a paper bomb that makes other paper bombs appear before it explodes, creating carnage. Set in on the ground to create a trap. When a target approaches, it will set off, causing damage. So this one seems a lot different than other ultimates. This one is more of a trap type ultimate, which again is completely different because there's no real ultimate in the game that is a trap type one. This one is basically like the paper bombs you can place on the ground. This is a very enhanced version of that, is what I'm getting and what I'm understanding from Tobirama and his ultimate jutsu right there. But the next character on this list of DLC characters is Obito Uchiha, and his first jutsu is Uchiha Flame Formation. a jutsu that creates a flaming barrier which protects the character and any allies within range from a single attack. It also boosts their defense. Now my question with that is, how long does it last? Because of the simple fact that it can protect from any attack is absolutely insane. It's like an improved sand shield in a way. But my other question also is, does it repel basic attacks as well, like regular combos like sand shield does, or does it just repel jutsus and things of that nature? But the next jutsu that he has is Kamui Climax, a visual jutsu where the user utilizes Mangekyo Sharingan to nullify enemy attacks as long as you aren't attacking. That sounds absolutely crazy, kind of dope at the same time. Seems similar to Subterranean, it's just the simple fact is you won't be getting health back while using it. But moving on to his last jutsu, his secret technique jutsu, it is Fire Style Bomb Blast Dance. In this fusion jutsu, the user combines Sharingan and Fire Style Chakra to send out a flaming whirlwind that burns and damages targets. Now just based off description, that honestly sounds absolutely flames. Like, I cannot wait to see what the true animation of this move is right here, the combination of the Sharingan and the Fire Style, if they'll have anything animated with the Sharingan along with the Fire Style. I'm just very curious about that. But moving on to the next character, my man's Minato. As you see, he has the Flying Raijin Jutsu level 1, a jutsu that allows the user to teleport. They throw a kunai and then use the jutsu again to move where it landed. So basically, this is an enhanced version of teleportation in my opinion. And then you have Flying Raijin level 2, a surprise attack that utilizes the Flying Raijin Jutsu. The user throws a kunai at a target. If it hits, they will teleport above their head and launch a Rasengan. I cannot wait to see this in Shinobi Striker. This is what he did to Obito when Obito was pretending to be modern, all that, and that was one of the most fan favorited scenes in Naruto, period. So very, very hyped for that. But then his secret jutsu is the Rasen Flash Super Circle Dance House Stage 3, basically the Flying Raijin level 3, and it's a combo that utilizes the transportation ninjutsu. The user charges towards the target before throwing 6 kunai in a furious combo. I cannot wait to see the Flying Raijin level 2 and the Flying Raijin level 3, or known as the Rasen Flash Super Circle Dance House Stage 3. You know, Minato with his crazy ass names. But again, I cannot wait to see these jutsu in the game. I'm absolutely hyped for those to get in Shinobi Striker. Like, those are probably my most hyped jutsu in all of DLC. But moving on to Tsunade, guys. Tsunade is a regular jutsu starting out with Heavenly Foot of Pain. With this jutsu, the user focuses chakra into her legs and performs a powerful axe kick that damages a target and paralyzes the enemies within range. So basically, it is very, very similar to Cherry Blossom Crash, except for the simple fact that it will actually paralyze your opponents instead of stunning them for the ones that, or knocking them away for the ones that are in range of it. That sounds fairly dope. Like, it can be used to do a lot of damage with extended combos. Like if you use a team combination type things, that can be very, very dope right there. Her next jutsu is Nervous System Rupture, a jutsu where the user electrocutes a target, affecting their nervous system as well as damaging them. It will reverse their controls for a while. That's absolutely fire, the fact that they added that in from the fight that she had with Kabuto. I cannot wait to see that in Shinobi Strike without question. And then her last one is Slug, Long Distance Healing, a medical ninjutsu where tiny Katsuas latch onto the user, recovering their health and secret technique gauge for as long as they are attached. Now my question is, it says it latches onto the user. It doesn't say anything about to the user and allies, but it also says long distance healing, so I'm assuming it latches onto allies as well. Now the last character that is on this list as far as DLC goes is Hashirama Senju, and he is the last character, the 7th one that we know about as of right now. I doubt they do a season 2 as far as DLC for this game, but it says for his regular jutsu he got Wood Style Laughing Buddha Jutsu. In this jutsu, the user sends chakra into the ground and creates the wooden hands that can be manipulated when spawned at a target's feet. They cause damage. Really excited to see how that actually works. But the next one up is the Wood Style Wood Dragon Jutsu, and this is a jutsu where the user creates a huge dragon from a tree. The beast homes in on a target, lowering their ninjutsu use count on impact. It also boosts the secret technique gauge for this jutsu. That's absolutely dope. The simple fact that I'm assuming that your secret technique gauge goes up if it hits, and it lowers, it basically resets their ninjutsu cooldown when it does land as well. That jutsu is looking absolutely fire. And then the secret jutsu is Sage Art Wood Style Shinsu Senju Veritable 1000 Armed Kanon and Chojo Kebutsu Artifacts of the Buddha. God damn. But this one is, it says this jutsu uses Sage Jutsu and Wood Style Ninjutsu to create a massive Buddha which marches forward and assaults the target with My Rage strikes. Hashirama, of course, is looking absolutely fire. What would you expect from the first Hokage? You know, the Lord, the God of all ninja. That is that man right there. I'm expecting him to be absolutely fire, just like his jutsu are looking. But all in all, man, let me know your thoughts on all these characters and their jutsu that are going to be in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. And which character are you most excited for? Because personally, my top two would definitely have to be Minato and Hashirama. Without question, those are the two that I am most excited to see in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. But let me know which ones are your favorite and which ones you are most excited for when it comes to Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker as well down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, as always, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.